All right. Well, let's see. We got a new organization that started. I don't know if you guys heard about it or anything. It's called the Rib Cook-Off Association. And these two uh, folks right here are the ones that started that up last year. It was a big announcement made in January. Tell us a little bit how the Rib Cook-Off Association has grown and how many competitions that you've had. And then we'll kind of go in from there to the Rib Championship Cook-Off because this is a pretty cool deal.
Well, Mike, we have a big announcement today. This has been 11 months in the making, but we are trademarked.
All right. Awesome. You heard it first right here on BBQ Champs.
Breaking news.
Wow.
We are trademarked. So we're very excited.
Congrats.
And broke.
Hey,
that's okay. You know what? We're definitely doing our mission. And our mission was to have a sanctioning body. We're not out there competing with everyone. We're just having fun. It's going to be able to allow promoters to be able to have contests. And, we're bringing people back to the community and we're building a community. Also, we want our cooks to have fun. I mean, Dirk and I have cooked a long time. Okay, we've survived cooking for over 12 years together.
Right.
And we all know how stressful that is. Probably about 6 months ago, we were in Kansas, and one of the wives came up to me, and she said, I just told my husband that if he cooks a rib cook-off, he can do it every weekend because he's not grumpy. And I said, okay, we're winning. So, as long as we stay true to our mission, and our mission is really helping everyone, growing the sport that we love. I mean, Aaron, I know you love you some barbecue. So does Mike. Mike's doing very well in barbecue. And that was our goal. Also, I see you have our championship up there. We are going to have our World Championship January 3rd and 4th. And right now in the United States, we're going to end with about 40 plus contests. Europe is going to have 5 contests this year. And that's why we're able to call this a World Championship. One of the winners from Europe is actually going to come over. Yeah, we're excited about that. This guy is 7 foot tall. So when I was over there, it looked like Mutt and Jeff,
Wow. Yeah.
Man, Mike, we got to look up to him.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, he's a great guy. And trying to see the prize money. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet. We're going to be over $33,000. And we're doing something a little bit different because we have all sat in the crowd, especially at a championship. And we might hear our name, and sometimes you get a check and sometimes you don't. Well, we're going to have 4 categories plus a kids queue. The kids queue is completely free, but we're going to pay out money. Okay. Because they need to have some money. Right. So we're going to have a pork steak.
Friday night will be pork steak, and the meat will be provided. That'll pay $1,000 down.
Wow.
Probably 10 places.
Yes.
Okay.
Saturday we'll start with a baby back rib. That'll pay $1,000 down, and then there'll be a wing ancillary in there somewhere. We haven't done the timeline yet, but there's nothing.
This is the championship, right?
And then we'll do a spare rib. So there'll be 2 rib. It'll be a double Saturday, and then the combined points between the 2 rib contests only will be the world champion.
Oh, okay. So you
got both those contests will pay $1,000 down. Then the winner of the combined will pay $5,000 plus, and that'll pay down. Plus, we've got buckles and trophies and big checks and all the cool stuff. Cool. So,
plus everyone who's won a contest, they're going to go into a separate bounty for an additional $500. Isn't that what we said?
I think so right now.
And you know what? We've got guys calling all the time. One that want to be judges. 2, they want to make sure they get in. And how do they get in? Well, 1, you have to win a contest, a Rib Cook-Off Association contest. The other way is you have to cook and be a member. So you have to be a member if you win to be automatically invited, or you have to be a member and cook. We're going to draw between 200, maybe even 250 for the first year. So we're looking at bringing to Shawnee, Oklahoma, between 400 and 500 people January 3rd through the 4th.
Wow, man, that is
Where can we
awesome.
sign to be a member at? Give us the details for that. Where can we get a member?
It's on ribcookofassociation.com, and your membership, a membership is $40 a year, and it's a year to date when you sign up. It's not calendar year, so that confuses a lot of people.
So just be sure you PayPal it so it automatically renews it.
That's right.
And you have to be a member before your box is turned in that day for it to count as a qualifying contest for you. So it's pretty simple.
That's pretty cool.
And I don't know how many members we have now, but we have over 1,000.
We're getting close to 1,200, so it's really growing. It's really
So
growing.
what made you guys decide to do ribs?
You know, Aaron, I'd thought about this deal for a long time. I mean, I bought the website nearly 2 years before we ever did it. Just kind of forgot about it. I just thought someday it'd be a cool deal. Never really knew when I was going to do it. Last December, we were on the way to a SCA contest at Stretch's place in Kansas City. And Jody didn't have her golden ticket yet. I already had mine, so I wasn't cooking. And I don't know, we were sitting in the hotel room about 5:30, and I just looked at her and said, let's do the rib deal. And she like, are you serious? And I said, let's do it.
I mean, did you have options of meats? Like, did you brisket, ribs, chicken, pork, something?
I just thought ribs are cheap. Everybody cooks ribs, right?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody cooks
and it's
ribs.
fast.
Everybody loves ribs, you know?
So it's fast. The time,
It's
like
fast.
you said, Mike, it's fast.
Yeah.
You know?
And Aaron, when I'm in a boardroom, I guarantee you, every one of those men around the table, I do not leave until somebody said, hey, I need a rib recipe, because they know I cook ribs. So even around the table, they're not asking, the boardrooms, they're not asking for brisket recipe. They're not asking for pork butt. They're asking for ribs. Oh my God. And they're not asking for chicken.
Well, you're in luck, because there's a great rib recipe on BBQ Champs Academy of AaronLeslie.com. BBQ Champs. Take the class. I mean, it helps.
I hear there's a bunch of them, but I don't think Jody needs a rib class.
Yeah.
She's won her fair share, but
his hair stood up on his arms and got goosebumps.
He gave me goosebumps. I'm telling you. It only happened one other time. Lee Hickle's chicken gave me goosebumps. I was sitting there and I ate that rib, and I was like, oh my gosh, you got to be kidding me, man. I was like, that rib was the bomb.
I throw it in there.
That's funny. But when Jody wrote the deal up and put it on Facebook, I had to turn the volume off on my phone that night. I had 240 messages the next day.
Wow.
Some people thought I got hacked. A lot of people just wanted to know if it was real. Everybody's wanting details. We had no clue. We just announced it and like, we'll figure it out later.
So I had about 2 weeks, and I already had a quasi business plan put together, but I had 2 weeks to get the business plan, probably another 2 weeks to get the website up and going. And, you know, we just said, hey, we're doing this for the cooks, because Dirk and I are cooks.
Right.
And we know what they're going through. Even our judges, we tell them, because our judges are off the street, we're always going to err on the side of the cooks. So if something comes in, it's not right. You know, there could be a little thing in there.
Right.
We're going to err on the side of the cooks, because
There
that's
you
what we are.
Is it a fork and knife, or are you picking it up and eating the
Pick
rib
it
by
up
hand?
with your hands. There's no garnish in the box, just a full sheet.
Thank God.
Minimum of 6 ribs. Put them in there any way you want. You can put as many as you want, so the lid closes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We let the promoter pick. Let the
Trying
promoter
to stay sober for the class show, man. Shane.
Yeah. Stay sober.
We let the promoter pick if he wants to do baby back spares or both, whatever. So pretty simple.
So I got a
presentation score, tenderness, taste, or what?
Appearance, taste, tenderness, and appearance is judged when they take the rib out of the box and put it on their plate.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not judged in the box.